New at 5 o'clock, Mobile police arrested a man accused of defacing the Admiral Semmes Monument in downtown Mobile.
He is 20-year-old Mitchell Bond of Mobile. When asked by reporters if he spray painted the Confederate monument, he said yes, and then nothing more. Confederate monuments and symbols are offensive to most African Americans, but Mobile Police Chief Lawrence Batiste says he must uphold the law.
My job as a law enforcement officer is to stand in the gap of peace and order, regardless of how I feel personally about any of this here. And so I take my job seriously. I believe that my responsibility is to make sure that I serve all the people of the city of Mobile.
Batiste tied the vandalism to the recent George Floyd protests and Birmingham's removal of a Confederate monument yesterday. Bond faces a misdemeanor charge of defacing a monument.
The vandalism of the statue in downtown was discovered early this morning.
Now, the Semmes statue is the only Confederate monument in the city outside of Confederate rest at Magnolia Cemetery, and some now wonder if it will be the last. News 5's Chad Petrie with the story.
The deafening drone of a compressor roars through downtown as city employees power wash the statue of Admiral Semmes. Mobile police said the damage was first reported at about 1:30 this morning. Lagniappe reporter Gabriel Tynes was the first to tweet these images of the vandalism. His images show someone spray painted the words "We built it, help them rebuild" on the north side of the statue's base. Another picture shows the word "scum" and other words on the west-facing front of the base. The damage has a lot of people talking around Mobile.
I feel like that there are ways to express that pain that are more productive than vandalizing things, but I understand the pain that a monument can bring people.
No, he can't leave. He's what holds us down. He is the monument of Mobile.
I understand that it's history, but in the same time, we don't have Japanese leaders posted up where Pearl Harbor happened.
This statue has stood near the intersection of Government Street and Water Street for years, and it's not clear whether or not this incident could spark more conversation about what to do with it in the future. Confederate monuments are protected by Alabama state law. Cities aren't allowed to tear them down without penalties. In Mobile, Chad Petrie, WKRG News 5.